Alright, so let's see what we got. Radiator grill. Alright, and it looks like we have no instructions anywhere. So, awesome pasta. That's it. Alright, let's see what we gotta do. Alright, so we're gonna need 3mm, 4mm, 4mm, just because it's easier to get the ones underneath off. Yes. Alright. Well, take off your 3mm, got your 4mm. And now the bottom's loose. So let's just undo these. Don't forget your little plastic washer. Be careful, saves the paint. If you don't have yourself one of these T-handle sets, definitely get one. They make life so much easier. And honestly, you don't need some name brand. This works great. I got this for I think like $10. Alright, so this side's all free. Oh, I got this guy over here in the corner, which is also, I believe, 4mm. Yep, 4mm. So 333, 4mm, 4mm, 333. Pretty easy to get into. And there we go. First panel's off. I have a blanket over here to set these on. So go around the other side. Do the same exact thing. Alright, same deal on the other side. Got your 3mm and your 4mm. And the other panel comes right off. There are two little hoses you see hanging down. One is snapped in between the plastic. There's another one that's just pushed onto a little nub. You just pull it right off. And now you have access to everything. Here's where my servo used to be. I used to have a zip tie in here, but put it right loose. That was the exhaust servo before I got the Termagdoni. Alright, so we have to get that in there. Oh, that looks like a nightmare. Looks like I'm going to have to take this piece off, which really sucks. Now, let's turn the tire and get access. You guessed it, 3mm bolts. Just crank the tire so you have some room to get to these. Otherwise, you can see the tire just will hit it, so. This bike is dirty. I'll get this on. Get it clean. There's a photo shoot over at Born the Moto on Saturday. Guess it's a calendar shoot, so he asked me if my bike could be in it. It's kind of cool. So, get this grill on, and then get it cleaned up. Alright, trusty 3mm. Undo the top battery. Cover, and get this sucker off. Alright, 4 screws, and then just lift this up. There's two little knobs on each side. You can see these little knobs right there. Those are just pushed in, and then there's two Velcro pieces on the back. This is the aftermarket carbon Ducati piece. Got one there, and then one up against. That looks like there's a 3 though, not a 4. Sure is. So 4 in the back, 3mm in the front. The Velcro pieces that are back here holding this on. There's a plastic nub that's pushed in holding this on. But I do need to take off the front under fender. So find a small Allen wrench. One and one more. Alright, so 2 more 3mm bolts. They were both up like this on the black plastic. This is one big center one. Got that 3mm looks like. Now the question is, do I really have to take all this off? I don't think so. I think I can get in there. There. Oh, heck yeah. Perfect. So, there's a little brace under here. It's just a support bracket. It's holding the whole front radiator shroud on, but I believe if I take this off, I can slide that grill behind it, hopefully. Not taking the whole panel off, which would be nice. Even though it is pretty much loose. Hopefully. Alright, that was that last little guy. And let's see if this will work. Nope, doesn't move. Another one up there, another one up there. So, looks like I am going to have to take this off. So, after you pull this plastic off, there's one more, and it's always hidden. That's a 3mm up in here. This is the last one holding the whole fender piece on. There's another one. So now, take that plastic out. So you can see, and it is way up in there. Alrighty, and she's free. There was that bracket that I took that bolt off of. I thought this bracket would be the only one holding sort of this whole thing together, but looks like got another one right back here. This guy off. Maybe I can slide this forward, slide the grill cover under. Alright, 8mm. Well, you gotta love when you get no instructions on something. So to wing it. Alright, got the nut off. Perfect. So, I have to take this bracket off too. 4mm up here. That helps at all. Oh, well, actually, that's tied into the radiator. Alright, let's get this space now for the bottom to slide in. Top is going to be a whole nother story. I think I may have to undo the support brace on the other side too. These are two pieces. As you can see, a little metal coupling. Well, I'm going to get the other screw off the other side then, I guess. Alright. Took the nut off. The same one that we had taken off back here on this side. I just took it off on the other side. Just to give me a little more space to work with. There we go, there we go. Let's go, baby. Oh, but that may be enough space to squeeze it in there. We're gonna try. Alright. So it's gonna go like that. They really didn't say where the sticky tape goes. Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna bend it around to fit on here. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that stays on while I'm trying to squeeze it up in there. Alright, both are on. That might be a bit harder. Not little nubs. There's actually screws holding that on. Well, holy crap. I'm going to take this whole fender piece off. Oh, I hope not. Well, folks, looks like there's long, where the bolts were attached to, there's a nut that's locked into this plastic piece, so obviously you got to pull that out so you can squeeze in. I don't want to damage that. Well, let's take a second. We're going to look at what we can do. Looks like I'm going to have to go do the other side. Dang it. Alright, so they're in the fender screws. This 4mm in the back again. This is the top plastic black piece. Alright, so fender's off. Alright, let's take the other big 4mm side radiator bracket. Now, oh yeah, now that's totally free. Sweet. Alright, should just taking the other fender off to begin with because it's super easy now. Oh, I wish these screws were in here. Of course, the tire's annoying. Well. Careful. The screws really wanted to sort of scrape it up. Yep, same deal. Double sticky foam. Probably just stops it from rattling. Holds it in a little more secure. Well, I didn't really cut the foam right. So, all right, here we go. Foam's on the bottom, please. Make sure that all looks good everywhere it's lined up. Looks like I could push it a little more over to that side of the bike. So. At the end of the day, this is just aesthetics. I mean, no one's really going to see way up there the little tiny edges and lines, but I think my OCD would go nuts if I didn't have it perfect. And that looks pretty perfect. Pop in the bottom piece. This should go a lot easier, I've been thinking, geez. Right to that. And it sure is. So, looks like we really didn't have to take that off at all. To be honest, looks like it's a little bit low. Well, I'll put that on after we get this all situated. And this goes there. That's going up to there. I'm going to put one back in so I don't keep dropping this thing. There's like a little notch on the bottom of the radiator, so you got to get this plastic and the radiator kind of married together. Just making sure everything's well lined up again. Just as good as possible. Go. All right. Now it's going to be the fun part of getting. I'm just putting these bolts back on the other side, and I just screwed in the 8mm nut that goes on the back of the radiator support on this side. 8mm nut is finally in. Took freaking forever. So these suckers are tight. Make sure you have, let me pull it out so you can see. Make sure your little metal sleeve is in there. Sometimes you don't notice it and you pull out and it falls down. It's just laying down there on the radiator. So make sure that goes in, and then your nut. And the nut barely fits. It's really tight, so you gotta push this in while screwing this on. All right. Hand bracket on. There we go. Make sure everything's tightened down. Alright. We are looking good, folks. We are looking good. Well, now I'm going to clean all this off a little bit. It's just a little dirty. And then we can button her back up, clean her up for the calendar shoot, and we are ready to go. Wipe off some grease in here. Like I said, now if you want to do a deep clean, now's the time to do it on some of these harder to reach areas. Alright, she's all buttoned up. We should be good. Hope we hope. Alright, Radiator Grill Guard is in. Now it's time for a bath.